You change your spark plugs expecting the engine to run smoother, and instead it idles rough, shakes, or even feels like it might stall. That's frustrating, but it's also a very common after-maintenance problem. The good news is this usually isn't a mysterious engine failure. Most of the time, it's something simple that happened during the plug job. A connector not fully seated, the wrong plug gap, a cracked coil boot, or a vacuum line that got bumped. Think of idle like balancing a coin on its edge. The engine is using the smallest amount of fuel and airflow possible, so any little issue shows up at idle first. Here are the 5 things I'd check in the shop before blaming the engine. A coil pack connector isn't fully clicked in. On most modern engines, each spark plug has a coil sitting right on top of it. During a plug change, you unplug coils, move wiring around, and sometimes the connector looks connected when it isn't fully locked. A half-seated connector can make the coil misfire randomly. Under acceleration, it might feel mostly okay, but at idle, it'll stumble like it's missing on one cylinder. What you'll usually notice is a shaky idle and maybe a flashing check engine light if the misfire's bad enough. Sometimes you'll get a code pointing to a cylinder number, but you don't always need a scan tool to find this. Pop the engine cover off, look at each coil connector, and make sure the lock tab is engaged. Don't just push gently. Press until you feel and hear the click, then tug lightly to confirm it's actually latched. If you find one that was loose, that alone can bring the idle back to normal instantly. A spark plug isn't seated correctly or the gap is wrong. Even if you bought pre-gapped plugs, don't assume they're perfect. Plugs can get bumped in shipping, and some engines are picky about gap. If the gap is too wide, the coil has to work harder to jump the spark. At idle, when combustion is less stable, that can show up as a miss. If the plug isn't seated fully, you can get compression leakage or a poor heat transfer situation that affects how the plug behaves. There's another common mistake: cross-threading or not tightening the plug properly. A plug that's not seated right can cause a puffing sound, a ticking noise, or even a faint exhaust smell under the hood. If you suspect this, don't keep driving hard. Pull that plug back out and inspect threads, then reinstall carefully by hand first and torque it correctly. Also make sure you use the right plugs. Some engines require a specific design, heat range, or resistor type. The wrong plug can run, but it can also misfire at idle or trigger codes. If the rough idle started immediately after the plug change, wrong plug or wrong gap stays high on the list. A coil boot tore, didn't seat, or got contaminated. The rubber boot on the coil has one job: deliver spark cleanly to the plug without leaking voltage. During a plug change, boots can tear, especially on older cars where the rubber is hardened. They can also fail to seat fully onto the spark plug if the boot is dry, twisted, or the spring inside is misaligned. When a boot doesn't seal, spark can track down the outside and ground to the engine instead of firing the plug. That causes misfires, and idle is where you'll feel it first. Sometimes you can even see it at night as a faint spark, but you don't need to wait for darkness. Pull the coil back out and look inside the boot. If you see white lines, burn marks, or obvious cracks, that boot is done. Another sneaky one is oil in the spark plug tube, usually from a valve cover gasket leak. When you pull the coil, if the boot is wet with oil, you can get misfires even with new plugs. Clean and fix the leak, otherwise the problem comes back. You accidentally created a vacuum leak while working. Rough idle after spark plug replacement isn't always ignition. You're leaning over the engine, moving intake tubes, knocking hoses, pulling engine covers, maybe even removing the air box or intake snorkel to reach coils. One cracked vacuum line or a loose intake clamp can lean out the mixture, and a lean mixture makes idle unstable. A vacuum leak often creates a high or wandering idle, a hiss sound, or a light throttle hesitation. Some engines are so sensitive that the moment a small hose pops off, the car shakes and throws a lean code. A quick check is to look at every hose and connector you touched or worked near. Make sure the intake tube is fully seated and clamped. Check the small vacuum lines around the throttle body and intake manifold. If your car has a PCV hose that plugs into the intake, confirm it's fully snapped in. Vacuum leaks can be easy to miss because the engine bay is noisy, but your hands and eyes can usually find the culprit. The plugs were changed, but the real problem was ignition coils or fuel. Here's the reality. People often change plugs because the engine was running rough to begin with or because maintenance was overdue. Sometimes the plugs were only part of the problem. A weak coil can limp along with worn plugs because the gap is smaller from wear. Then it starts missing when you put new plugs in with the proper gap. It sounds backwards, but it happens a lot. Fuel issues can also show up coincidentally. A sticky injector, dirty throttle body, or a mass airflow sensor that got disturbed can create rough idle. But if the timing is immediately after plug change, I always check ignition installation first, then consider the possibility of a coil that didn't like being moved. If you have a scan tool, look for misfire codes and which cylinder is acting up. If it's one cylinder, swap the coil with another cylinder and see if the misfire moves. If it moves, that coil is the problem. If the misfire stays on the same cylinder, you're looking at plug installation, injector, compression, or wiring. What to do next without wasting money? Start with what you touched. Recheck coil connectors, then pull and inspect the plugs if you need to. Make sure the plug gap matches what your engine needs. Inspect the coil boots for cracks and signs of spark leakage. Then, look for vacuum leaks from hoses or intake tubing that got bumped. Only after those checks would I start buying parts like coils, sensors, or injectors.